What if USCIS calls me in for my spouse visa petition even though my spouse is overseas? Hi, I'm Jim Hacking, immigration lawyer practicing law throughout the United States out of our office here in St. Louis, Missouri. We got an email yesterday from someone asking this question. They actually asked me to do a video on the topic, so I'm happy to oblige. What they wanted to know is they are a U.S. citizen here in the United States, and they have filed an I-130, which is a petition for an immediate relative, that is their spouse, who lives overseas. And they have been waiting for a decision on that I-130, I bet for some extra time. And now they've been called into the local field office at USCIS. So this is unusual. So obviously whenever you're going to go for adjustment of status, whenever a U.S. citizen sponsors their husband or their wife for a green card, there's always an interview because the USCIS wants to check on the validity of the marriage, and they want to ask the foreign national questions about the green card application to make sure that they're a good person that we should have let stay in the United States. But it's very unusual in the opposite situation, in the situation where the U.S. citizen is here in the United States and everyone understands that the foreign national is going to consular process. That is, they're going to go through the State Department after the I-130 is approved. So typically what happens is you file the I-130 petition, you, the U.S. citizen, and it takes USCIS many months to approve that petition, but typically they do that without an interview. And what our emailer asked us yesterday, well, Jim, I have a strange situation. My spouse is overseas and I've been called in for an interview. What do I need to be thinking about? Well, this is very unusual, but we have been seeing it more and more lately. Particularly, we've been seeing it with people who have male spouses in the Middle East, specifically Yemen. We've had probably 3 or 4 interviews, and we've even heard rumors that they're going to interview every spouse in a Yemeni overseas case. And so for our emailer, I'd be worried about it a little bit, and I would definitely not go to the interview without an attorney. So I know that's sort of simple advice, but I think that if they're inquiring enough to call you in for an interview, then they're looking at your case very carefully. And I would just want you to have an attorney there who knows what they're doing, who can take good notes and document what's happening, and to make sure that USCIS knows that there's somebody watching the case and that they don't try any funny business or hijinks while the U.S. citizen is sitting there. They're going to go after the marriage. They're going to try to figure out if the couple is related as first cousins. They're going to do whatever they can to try to poke holes in the validity of the marriage. Given the fact that we're seeing still remnants of the Muslim ban and the problems with that, we think that these cases are going to be scrutinized very carefully. We did just get one approved after filing a lawsuit against USCIS. So if you're in a situation where you have an I-130 and it's filed overseas and your spouse is going to go through the consulate and you yourself get called in for an interview by yourself, you're going to want to bring all your marital evidence to demonstrate the validity of the marriage. But you're also going to want to be real careful and make sure that you've thought everything through, that you've gone over your I-130 application very carefully, that you're able to demonstrate that it's a valid marriage, and hopefully the case will get approved. So if you have a video you'd like us to shoot, just give us an email at info@hackinglawpractice.com. You can email us there. You can also call us at 314-961-8200. We're always happy to help if we think it's a video worth doing. If it's something that would be of general importance to most people, we're happy to do it. So we hope you found it helpful. If you did, please be sure to like our YouTube channel, to follow us, to leave us a comment below, and be sure to join us in Facebook. We have that great Facebook group, Immigrant Home, and you can join us there for a great conversation. Thanks a lot and have a great day.